Welcome to NYO2. Welcome.
NYO2 is a new program that really grew out of the National Youth Orchestra of the USA. It's younger, it has students in it from ages 14 to 17, and it also has a real focus on supporting young people who are underrepresented in the orchestral world and who do not have access to extraordinary teaching necessarily at home, or the incredible peer group that is made up by NYO and now by NYO2 as well.
As soon as we got here, everyone wanted to play with each other, and we all felt like a family right away.
We've partnered with the Philadelphia Orchestra on NYO2 this year, and they have helped us with all sorts of things, including providing musicians from the orchestra who are the primary coaches for NYO2.
The most memorable things I've learned this past week are just like some of the things that have been told to me by the professional bass players that have come here.
Similar to what I was saying earlier about the bow weight, sometimes I feel like it's pressing a little bit. You have your weight in there. Now you can afford to just play side to side more. That's what's going to fill up the room.
My short lessons and master classes with them have been phenomenal, and the advice that they gave me in such a short amount of time is like advice that will last for the rest of my life.
I was invited by Carnegie Hall to be the conductor for the inaugural season of NYO2. And this was an incredible honor to be a part of such a great project of creating this incredible orchestra made up of young kids, high school kids from all over the country. First and foremost, we're here to learn together. We're here to grow together. And I include myself in that, by the way. You see that with every single one of the instructions, there's a great sense of growth. There's a great sense of maturity because they realize that with all of that extra work, they get a lot of it back. So watching that interaction and seeing how all of it starts making sense in their minds, it's remarkable. Brass, can you play for me? Pa-pa-pa-pam. The first one. 1, 2. There's something very tragic about that. Can I go out with him? No. But my grades have been so good. You have to feel it. Come on.
We're playing Tchaikovsky Capriccio Italian, which is one of my favorites. It has like such an iconic tune, and it's a really fun piece to play.
I think we chose repertoire that perfectly captures the essence of what these kids can look forward in the future. It's a combination of American music and Russian music and Italian music, colorful, virtuosic. They're gonna have to do a lot of practice. But at the same time, a lot of this music also tells a story. So it's not just what they can do here, but also what they can do here with their imagination.
Thank you to Carnegie for allowing us to be here. We're so super excited, proud and supportive to be here with all of you. In our seminars, you will learn that it's not necessarily just about playing on a stage. There might be different ways you can use your music to do all kinds of things.
There are many things that excite me about NYO2. We just had a Shark Tank in which all the students, they divided into smaller groups and they presented a project that they wanted to develop. And many of those projects would change the life of hundreds of people. So that's a sign by itself of the type of change this program can accomplish.
Another thing about NYO2 is that it is being launched at a time when the orchestral world is really thinking a lot about diversity and opportunity and thinking about the ever-shifting demographics of the United States of America and looking for ways for orchestras to be more representative of the people who live here in the US. So NYO2, with its agenda around opportunity and diversity, is also connected to a big conversation that's happening around the country related to those issues.
I've never been to Philadelphia, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm also excited to go to Curtis to teach some of the younger kids.
It was just really refreshing to be able to help someone else along, and it teaches yourself as well. Like, it helps you to reinforce basic things that you know. I really love being able to help other musicians grow as well.
I'm definitely looking forward to the side-by-side with the Philly Orchestra. The concert's on my birthday, so it's gonna be a special present for me.
Good evening and welcome. We're so excited to see such a full hall. Thank you for being here. We're so excited to have this moment in time.
Looking at so many of these kids coming from so many different parts of the country, but also so many different backgrounds. In many ways, I see myself in these kids, hopefully having the opportunities given to them, that they too can have access to great teachers and great ensembles to continue growing.
The one thing that I can totally tell you is that after working for 2 weeks with these young musicians, is that I know for a fact that our wonderful art form is in great hands for the future generations.
It's been a lot of fun being in Philadelphia. Playing with the Philadelphia Orchestra and Verizon Hall is a memory that I'm probably going to have for the rest of my life. And just like playing alongside like some of the best musicians in the nation, it's just like an extremely memorable experience.
I've never been in an armory before, and playing with other musicians like NYO and the kids from Philadelphia was really cool.
My experience at NYO2 has been amazing. Everyone here, all my colleagues are terrific, and I feel that this is a place where I can really open up as a musician.
I never thought I'd be in a place like this, and I just really hope I get to experience something relatively close to this again. This is definitely something I'll never forget, ever.